What's up guys, just Messi here, welcome to a brand new video. And today we're going to be looking at something a little bit cool, and that is going to be the under-23 team of the season / team of the year. And this is actually by France Football, and it's not 100% going to be on FIFA Ultimate Team, but if it was, it'd be absolutely sick. And the reason it technically could be a new team of the season is the fact that EA announced the other day some little information about team of the season coming up. And one of them was the fact they said starting April 29th, we'll be releasing a 15 different squads for team of the season. That's 15 this year. Last year, there were just 13. And that does mean there's 2 new ones from last year or 2 different ones from last year's variants. So it could technically mean there's like the Turkish league and stuff like that have their individual ones. But having something like this, in my opinion, would be a little bit better, as it kind of covers all leagues or the bigger leagues and gives you extra players, guys. So as always, if you smash 2,000 likes, that'd be absolutely awesome. If you're to my channel, click subscribe button for more. In the comments below, do you agree with this under-23 team of the year, as it's not me making it up? And if you missed yesterday's video, that'll be down below in the description box. So starting off in goal, the goalkeeper they've chosen is going to be Jan Oblak. All these players, by the way, like I mentioned, are under 23 at this point in time, if I'm correct. And the thing about this, though, is the fact that some of these may not get in their league on. Jan Oblak will do. There's some players that may not get a team of the season. There could be a new one, and that's the whole idea about it. So Jan Oblak, I believe this season has the most clean sheets in the Liga BBVA, sorry, for Atletico Madrid. And I think it's like 19 or something. He has some really good numbers, and of course has replaced Thibaut Courtois very well in net for Atletico. And it's a goalkeeper that he does look very good. 87 rated for him, and possibly he'll probably get on the bench of the Liga BBVA, but it should be probably in the starting 11. Next up then, we have got Hector Bellerin. He will be in the BPL team this season, whether that's on the starting 11, bench or reserves, because he got the official PFA one the other day. His stats are probably something like this, with 99 pace, 85 defending, 81 passing, and 83 dribbling. On top of that, 77 physical, a very good right back on the game. Probably one of the best with them stats. I mean, the 99 pace, he's already got I think it's 95 anyway, but this card will take it to a whole new level. And I imagine will be a little bit expensive at the start, but hopefully will come down a little bit as he starts getting packed more and stuff like that, as he is one of the lower rated ones probably in that BPL one. Next up, we've got Rafael Varane. This card would be so good. I'm not fully aware if he's going to get a BVA one or not, but if he does, them stats are incredible. And these stats are essentially like +5s here and there on the man of the match card he currently does have. So 85 pace, 85 physical, 91 defending, and 70 dribbling. Them stats probably, the pace wise, is probably close to what you should have anyway. This guy's absolutely rapid in real life. I think 79 pace on his default card, whatever it is slightly too low. But it'd be a fantastic card and a great link to likes of Sergio Ramos, and it's a card that probably used a hell of a lot. Next up, we got Marquinhos, a player that I've not really watched much of this season. I don't really watch French football, to be honest. I just know PSG are doing very well, and I'm not sure if he's played as much due to like Thiago Silva and stuff, but still, that'd be a fantastic card, kind of similar to last year's. But I think last year's one may have potentially been a right back. I may be thinking things there, but I think it was a right back. But still, 78 pace, 89 defending, 81 physical, 74 dribbling, and 72 passing on him. A fantastic looking card again. Then we have got David Alaba. This one's definitely going to get a team this season in the Bundesliga one, but it won't be a left back most likely. It will be a centre back, and that is absolutely quality. I mean, them stats, all 80 club on a centre back, which is I think possibly one of the first times ever. Go back to like the Jan Vertonghen and stuff like that. But this card, 93 pace, 91 dribbling, 85 shot, 89 passing, 93 defending, and 83 physical. Honestly, one of the best cards you'll ever see. It's just a shame you won't be able to play him as striker or anything like that, because as striker, them stats are even better. So we could go on then from him, and we go to the midfield. First up, we've got Marco Verratti, another Paris Saint-Germain player. I was asking a few people the other day, and they don't think he will get in the league on team this season because there's other players that potentially could get ahead of him. But in real life, he's one of the best young talents. And by the looks of things, it does look like he'll be 24 next month. So he's only just got into his team via his age. But 93 dribbling, 91 passing, 85 defending, and 74 pace on him. A very decent card. Although I do like having a tall player at centre mid. I think he's like 5'5". Next up though, we have got Philippe Coutinho. A lot of people probably disagree with this one, but in 2016 under Jurgen Klopp, he's been absolutely fantastic. And he's only recently turned 23. So this guy, he kind of started off quite slow. He had a few injuries here and there, and wasn't that great under Brendan Rodgers. But his stats since Klopp come in have been fantastic. His highest ever goal scorer in the season. Again, I haven't put this team together. It was that France Football, and I think he's on like 12 goals already this season. And for a player playing left mid or cam, that's some decent going. A lot of important goals along the way as well. He's definitely helped us in the Europa League run all the way out to the semi-finals currently, where we play Villarreal tomorrow. So now moving on from him, we have got Paul Pogba, and this card, it's very hard to determine what rating will be because his team of the year is just 93 rated, and these stats are so damn close. And this got me thinking, could his team of the year potentially get an upgrade due to the fact that I know Lionel Messi and Cristiano Ronaldo, their team of seasons will be very, very close, essentially the same as their team of the year. But given that Paul Pogba is just 93 rated in his team of the year, it does give him a little bit of space potentially to go up a little bit higher, because I think currently his 89 rated in form has very, very similar stats to his team of the year, which probably shouldn't be the case. So in the comments below, guys, do you think this potentially could get an upgrade? Also, he will be on the team of the season squad for Serie A because Juventus have won the title and he's been absolutely pivotal in doing so. So next on, I think it's the final midfielder. No, the first attacker, sorry, is Anthony Martial. Another Frenchman this time. This guy has kind of like lived up to expectations a little bit and more so because he was signed for a ridiculously big fee from AS Monaco and people are like, who the hell is he? A lot of people knew he was like a massive talent and stuff, but I think it's 50 million euros at the start. It's kind of like what the hell are they doing? But he's kind of like starting to pay off a little bit. I'm not saying he's anywhere near that yet, but over time he looks like he definitely will become a great player, very good on the ball. And I don't think he'll get a BPL team this season, so if they do release this one, that would be a really nice card. He also helped Manchester United get into the FA Cup final with a winner against Everton in like the 93rd minute. And now we've gone to Harry Kane. This one's definitely deserved. He'll get in the BPL team this season. I think he's currently the top goal scorer in the BPL, and last year, I think in the last like 2 years, he's got 60 plus goals in all competitions, which is crazy good. And I'll definitely put him in the top 5 strikers in the world as of right now, simply the fact that he's scoring a lot of goals for fun, and you can't really like put anything against that. So now the final player in the start 11 is going to be Paulo Dybala, Pogba's teammate, and another player that he was signed for quite a big fee. I think it was like £30 million or something from Palermo in the summer, and he's definitely lived up to the price. He's bagged like 20 goals in his first season for them, and again, a massive part of them actually lifting that trophy for, I think it's the 5th consecutive year. So that'd be a fantastic card, and one of the cards I really do hope happens, because them stats are crazy. 94 pace, 97 dribbling, 92 shooting, and them stats are just so much better than the silver one last year, and that was an arsehole to get. And it just shows how well price ranges are working this year. So now, them 11 players are players that are officially on that team, and these next lot on the bench are players that I think should have been on there, and potentially could be if they do a bench or reserves. The very first player is going to be Romelu Lukaku, a player that I think has got like 20 or plus goals this season in all competitions, and Everton are struggling. This guy, he really isn't. I can see him being at someone like Borussia Dortmund next season potentially, or maybe even a return to Chelsea with their new manager coming in, but a fantastic striker in real life, and definitely is where the back of the net is. Then we have got Dele Alli, this guy, he's sensational this season, along with Harry Kane, along with essentially all of the Spurs players. He's been like a revelation because he's going to be a pivotal part for England in the summer at the Euros, I imagine, and he's helped Spurs get a 2nd place finish. Not only is he very good on the ball, but he's exciting to watch. This guy's got nutmegs in his locker, and he's also got an absolute worldie in his locker as well. Scored a few for Tottenham this season, also scored an absolute worldie on his England debut. So moving on from him, we have got Mahmoud Dahoud, a German, a Syrian-born German this time, and this guy has killed it for Mönchengladbach this season. I'm pretty sure he'll get in the Bundesliga team this season, probably on the subs bench or the reserves, but it looks like a fantastic card. He started this year off as a bronze card and is potentially going up to like an 80 plus rated team of season gold, which I think is really cool. It's kind of like a development of a player on career mode, and a player that I really like. I haven't watched him much in real life, but I think I'm going to have to start watching him a little bit more. He's linked to all the big clubs across the world. Now we have got Michy Batshuayi. I think Marseille are struggling this season, but looking at the stats, this guy isn't either. And just like that other Belgian that I mentioned before, Romelu Lukaku, his team isn't doing very well, but he is in terms of stats. So I haven't watched him much, but it looks like he has got a good amount of goals and assists this season. Now move on to Vincent Janssen, a player that I, again, haven't watched any of because I don't watch Eredivisie, but I did notice he did score a couple of goals against England, if it is the same guy when we played him a couple of weeks ago. And that card looks pretty good. A pretty similar card to Bastos back on FIFA 12, in my opinion, and he has got a lot of goals into his name this season. I think he's just 21 years old as well. Then we have got Mbolo. This guy kind of like defines the word wonder kid. He's absolutely killing it this season for FC Basel, and he isn't playing as a striker, he's playing it as a right winger, and he was initially in the most consistent team this season, but he got removed on the final draft. It'll be a fantastic card, and again, he's been doing very, very well for his age. Then final player, we got Kingsley Coman, a player that kind of lit up Bayern Munich this season. With the likes of Ribery and Robben having a lot of injury issues, Douglas Costa and Kingsley Coman, they're like the next generation of them. And again, I think he will make the Bundesliga team this season bench, and it's just a fantastic looking card, going from like a 60, I think a 68 or 69 rated silver, potentially to an 85 rated gold TOTS. So that is the starting 11 on the bench. There's some ridiculously good players in there. I really want this to happen. So guys, that's going to be the end of the video. If you enjoyed it, smash the like button. 2,000 likes would be absolutely awesome. If you're new to my channel, click subscribe button for more team of the season just around the corner. And also in the comments below, do you agree with this? What players should be added? What players are missing and stuff like that, guys? So thank you for watching this video, and I'll see you next time.